Welcome back for more croquet in the good old USA. We've been all up and down the East Coast from Chesapeake Bay in the north, lots in North Carolina, and both coasts of southern Florida. Now we're going to northeast Florida in the Jacksonville area. You can see Daytona Beach, TPC at Sawgrass, and the Ponte Vedra Croquet Club. It was a mosquito control facility, hence the address, Mosquito Control Road. It looked like this before John Carrington bought it and turned it into a fabulous 7-court facility that opened in 2013. It's a truly lovely venue with all the amenities, plenty of parking, and fabulous open-air viewing from the main building. This is the south side, which has 3 full-size courts and 1 practice court that's a little smaller, and then there are 3 more full-size courts on the north side of the facility. John Carrington is a charter member of the USCA and was inducted into the Croquet Foundation Hall of Fame in 2006 for all of his contributions to the development of croquet throughout Florida. The event this week is the Women's International Friendship Cup Golf Croquet Tournament. It's a brainchild of Cheryl Bromley with the goal of showcasing up-and-coming and top-notch women players from around the world and to foster camaraderie between these players and women of all skill levels in the U.S. It's being sponsored by the Women's Golf Croquet Academy, the shared mission of MaryCarol Stearns, Debbie Davidoff, Cheryl Bromley, and Ellie Griffith to develop and improve women's croquet skills by providing a nurturing environment to embolden more women to compete successfully in tournament play. I'll put a link to that organization in the description. Up on the north side of the facility, you have Marc Stearns, your tournament director, demonstrating a very small part of what tournament directors do. He's being assisted by Brandon Ely, who was very helpful to me. And we want to give a shout out to Heather Collins, who helped maintain the facility during the tournament. MaryCarol Stearns is your tournament manager, and along with her husband Marc, the sponsor of this video effort. This is the official YouTube channel of the USCA, which invites you to go to their website, check it out, and join us in this wonderful sport. Our exclusive equipment sponsor is Don Oakley and the Croquet Store, providing the equipment needs of all croquet players. And thanks to Preston Stewart for sponsoring the editing. That view is due south, showing the patio where I've been videoing the last 2 days. And we just turned the camera around now and we see courts 5, then 6 and 7. We're going to be here all day Saturday for more knockout play. We'll get first, second, and championship fight in a couple of consolation games. Because this place, especially on the north side, is completely surrounded by trees, the early morning shadows are lovely. I usually got here early to power up, make sure the memory cards were formatted. But no matter how early I got here, Marc Stearns was always already here. He'll be annoyed at being promoted like this, but he did a fabulous job as tournament director. He and his wife, MaryCarol, are, I think, major factors in promoting women's croquet here at Ponte Vedra through the Women's Golf Croquet Academy and this tournament specifically. And as we mentioned, they're sponsoring the video. We start out with a first flight round 1 knockout game featuring Marcia Riching playing blue and black. She's from the Trillium Club north of Tampa on the Gulf Coast. Everybody in all 4 flights makes the knockout with the block play determining seeding. And because Marcia had a perfect record in Block C, she gets to play Susan Langston, who had a nearly perfect record in Block D. That is, of course, what we mean by seating. Susan plays at the NCC in West Palm Beach. Susan's going to try to promote red with yellow, mostly, I guess, because red's in the way. This is a hard shot. That said, it's the one worth practicing. Set an object ball 2 feet from your striker ball and learn to hit it hard and straight. But that promotion is not particularly useful in general unless it gets in perfect position, and then only if one of blue and black is way out of position. So promotion of partner is obviously very useful sometimes, but in this tournament it's getting used a lot more than it should. All you end up with is being a dog short in the fight when it doesn't work well. Good looking Predator mallet from our equipment sponsor, Don Oakley. Well planned double clearance. Nicely done. That gives blue an in-off opportunity, or at least a chance to stay in front of the hoop when she clears yellow. Could have put yellow a little bit farther, maybe. Or maybe she knew what Marcia was going to do. Clear black or shoot the hoop? Yes, shooting the hoop and making it. All right. Oh, she must have taken lessons from David Bent. And she would have called a fault on herself had that ball hit her foot. Time for Marcia to take advantage.
How are you this morning, Russ?
Good. I haven't tried to cover court 5 before, but it's working out great. I mean, it's the limit of my Zoom if they're on the stream, but I can get close.
And that spot on the south court should be good for you to be
It's
able
going to
to
be perfect because I need to cover 3 and 2. They're going to be playing at the same time. I'm going to have 2 commentators helping me keep track of what's going on.
Oh, really?
Go back and forth. It'll drive people crazy. But Lovely touch shot from black. Unfortunately, yellow's in position for a near in off, which is why black probably should have cleared yellow. Only way this works for blue is if yellow's on the stanchion. Which it was. With blue, black, and the hoop all lined up toward hoop 5, it's a good time to score yellow with red instead of waiting. I don't know if she can hit it on the right side of yellow enough to get red legally offsides or not. She was trying to put yellow in the hoop. Marcia got a break, and she took full advantage. One good turn deserves another. No, the balls don't always go straight. It's not a flaw in the court, it's character. Critical part of the game is learning to deal with the character in the lawn. She likes this shot. Got it right that time. Unfortunately, red can now play Newton's Cradle. The only way anybody playing blue and black could have won this point would have been for blue to do a 6-foot jump shot or clear red so that black could do an angle jump shot. Demonstrating conservation of energy and momentum, and a little more complicated than Newton's Cradle because it wasn't straight. But I just love the way blue doesn't go anywhere. It's trapped by Newton's laws and can't even set up for hoot 7. Chances of coming back to win from down 1-6 in a 13-point game are vanishingly small, but it can be done. Rich Bamford has done it in world championships. Maybe that was down 2-6.
Yeah, I do. This court had a bye. Yeah, so she's warming up, so they could get started early. Okay, just let her know. Yeah. Yeah, well.
A little neutralizing snuggle can be one of the most powerful things in the game. Her only hope here is to bombard red out of position with yellow, but looks like it's almost straight on, so she's concerned about a double tap. So the outcome's not in doubt now. Marcia didn't have a great tournament, but she has good swing mechanics, a nice basic understanding of the game, a nice sense of touch. And in the NCC Women's Invitational, she's had some nice wins in the last couple of years. She needs to keep at it. Susan Langston, 7-1. You're going to see more of her on Sunday. So give us a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know what else is coming from the Women's International Friendship Cup. Thanks again to the Stearns for sponsoring the videos, the Women's Golf Croquet Academy for helping to sponsor the tournament. You all know by now that this is the official YouTube channel of the USCA, which invites you to check out their website, sign up, and join us on the lawn. And when you do, Don Oakley can provide all the equipment you need, whether you're starting the game as an individual or starting a club. And whether you want to be world champion or just king of the hill in your neighborhood, try out the new Arrow Mallet. It is a sweet swing.